Hello techies. Welcome to our brand new video series focused on helping you get the most of your experiences in life. Before we start the video, let's know about Upptalk. Upptalk is a live, interactive platform for software training, furnishing robust personalities who could take on universal business platforms.
So now a lot of organizations have started creating locations which say a New York remote, right? So it doesn't have any special address. It just says New York remote, and all the people who are tagged to New York but working remotely will be assigned that particular location. So let's say New York remote, things like this. Yes, go ahead with your questions. Sorry. No problem. So, regarding the door, your organization only. So yesterday that I was watching videos, I felt like I understood your organization, but I got a conclusion there again. Your organization is yet for tracking changes. Yeah. In the videos, like I heard like you can create one more if required. If you're tracking changes, you have to go in for only one. So if you create one, or how does it affect? Yeah, if you see a good question, you see, can anyone answer that based on your understanding of the reorg, or can anyone try to answer Shruti's question? What happens if we create another supervised area? Oh, did I get the name wrong? I'm sorry. Who? Who asked the question one more time? I'm sorry. Yeah, you have no problem. Yeah, you should hear. So yeah, truth. You asked the question. Can anyone try to answer Shruti's question? Based on your understanding of a reorganization. What I understand reorganization is like it's only one time. We just created once to track the changes. Yeah. And I don't. It's just I do that to multiple. I have a great multiple organization. It may create some duplication data. Duplication. For what? It won't. It won't duplicate. Now, okay. Now let's say you're creating you're creating a reorganization. Will you see that it prompted for the effective date? Yes, it did. It did, right. So maybe as a rule of thumb, use this. If you have certain changes which are going to be effective from, let's say, one particular date, you put them into one reorganization. If you're going to have changes with a different effective date, use another reorganization. I'm going to launch Apple iPhone 13. Let's say, well, Apple iPhone 13 was already launched, but still, let's say I'm going to launch Apple iPhone 13 on 1st of September 2021. Okay. And I'm going to launch Apple iPhone 14 on 1st of September 2022. Two different dates. Yes, so in that case, we can have two different reorganizations, right? Yes. So the team that will work on Apple iPhone 13, I will put them in one department, right? Apple iPhone 13 department. Effective date of that department. 1st of September 2021. The team that will work on the next one, 1st of September 2022, 2 reorganizations. Got it. 2 effective date. 2 reorganizations. But not for 2021, 2 reorganizations, right? Maybe. Yeah. No, you see, I want iPhone 13, September 1st, 2021, right? That effective date. You are launching iPad or maybe Mac, a new Mac on 1st of November 2021. Yeah, so we're separate effective date. Create a separate reorg. If you are going to use a different effective date, it's better to use a different reorganization. Now, what is a reorganization? One more time. What is the reorganization? It's an event. It's an event to track the changes to the organizational structure. Yes. You're right. That's the whole definition. It's an event, but we do it to track changes, make it the organizational structure. So if you are making your organizational structure changes with a particular effective date, yes, it is one reorg. If you are going to make more changes with a different effective date, create another reorg. Right. Don't put everything into one reorg if they are of different effective dates. It doesn't make sense. Different effective date, different set of organizational structure changes. Definitely a new reorg. There is no limit to the number of reorgs you have to create. Use it judiciously. Do not just keep creating reorgs. But if it is for the same effective date, try to put them into one particular reorg. Okay. Now let's look at the reorg that we had created. We have been using it. So let's go to Edit Reorg. Okay. And let's look at our reorg. WWW. And this sorry, we were. Okay. Let's look at C and see what happened to this reorganization. You see, I created organizations with it. Whenever I created this XYZ Motors, I had chosen this reorg. I created XYZ Motors Sales. I chose this reorg. You see, it is now showing up by organization. Yes, we have created two organizations. So now I can track what all happened as part of this reorganization. So I created this organization. Right. And what is? Who created it? When was it created? What is the effective date? What is the reorganization date? I have all that information. Okay, there is one. See the other. Yeah. The XYZ Manufacturing. I'm sorry, and XYZ and XYZ. Executive. Because those were created as subordinates of XYZ Motors. We just used the Reorganization tab, but we did not select our particular reorganization. That's the reason. It's a bit confusing, I know, but that's the way it is. So for those things, we did not select it. We did not select this particular reorganization. So it did not appear here. It's only in this case this organization normally before this joining the workday. So we used to call it as departments normally. So now we can. Can we call it as department instead of organization? What is the department? Department is the example, the organization, structure, or what we do. Organization structure will be. We make always the departments based on department like the job. Or specification example. If someone is working on sales, that will be a separate department. Someone is working on marketing.